Hey!
What?
By that time, you will be in the habit that I keep going.
Videoing this.
You just keep going.
I'm not, Xenia.
He's like,
I'm just going to fall.
Mom, will you finish this for me? I can't do it.
Hey, listen, babe.
Then his mom comes in the next day and is like,
Listen, babe.
this is the worst idea ever.
My mom would probably do that though.
I'm just going to fall.
We had to go to the most famous tongue surgeon in all the land to fix the damage.
By the time that the giant hole in your tongue. By the time
This
that
has
the
been
giant
very
hole in your
valuable.
tongue. By the time that the giant hole in your
Alex,
tongue.
you chose a good topic.
Yes, I did.
I like it. Okay, so presentation,
Stop it.
video.
Got that.
Good.
And then math. Lots and lots of math.
Yeah, math. On the first attempt, it took me. And explain
and then-
why. Explain what the difference is. Maybe it's something to do with like how much water you drink because the moisture on your tongue or something. I don't know. Maybe. Okay. Good. I like that.
We should do it at different times.
Never mind now.
Alex, stay hydrated.
Okay, listen. Everyone, be quiet.
Stay hydrated.
I'm
Alex.
always hydrated.
Alex is. Shh. Okay, go ahead.
I'll write 4 more chapters of my novel.
Follow chapters. Yeah.
And or interview one of my favorite authors. Like,
Don't.
if I can't get them to author them,
Tyler,
so
sit
I'll
down.
back
Go ahead,
on
please.
chapter anything.
How are you gonna get like someone to listen?
No, that's.
I can,
Okay.
I can go to the website and email them.
Quiet. Okay.
I
4 chapters or an interview
Well, probably and
and an interview. If you don't end up doing the interview, that's okay because 4 chapters is a lot. You're gonna read a snippet, not the whole thing. You're gonna have to read a piece. Like pick your favorite part of all the 4 chapters and read like maybe
Well,
for.
I read the
read
prologue
for
last
3
time,
minutes.
so I could like
Yeah.
maybe
So
read an excerpt of
the presentation is supposed to be about 3 minutes. So think about doing a 3-minute something like that.
Are you giving me license to pass through?
I
Don't you
can
think
do
it?
an overview.
Oh, okay. Vibration. That works.
Chapters.
But
I
mine
see.
is
Okay. Good. I like it.
Yes,
Mom.
I'm a fast silent reader, not an out loud reader.
I like it.
Have you seen Christmas Story where he sticks that tongue on the?
Yeah.
That was
stupid.
The teacher goes out and yells.
double dog dare
Christmas Story
you.
video.
Everyone goes.
I triple dog dare you.
Okay.
I'll be the kid who would like
No.
triple dog there.
We need to listen. Sydney, what's your idea? Go ahead and tell us what it is.
I quadruple dog
I would
dare
like
you.
to
I
add-
quintuple dog dare you. How many?
To try to interview a pediatrician
Sextuple dog dare.
one more time.
Possibly. That is something you're gonna have to just do. But if you don't do it, if you haven't done it by midway through the term, I'm gonna make you come up with something else.
If that doesn't work out, I want to make a poster and write an essay on my favorite animal.
On your favorite animal. Okay.
What was the first one?
Interviewing. She had all these interview questions and stuff for a pediatrician, and I gave her part credit for doing the interview questions and all that stuff. But she was not able to get a hold of a pediatrician to interview because she wants to be a pediatrician. And that's
job.
so we want to make sure that that's something that
That actually makes good money.
halfway through the term, I'll say, did you do the interview? And if you haven't, then you'll have to do the alternative. Okay.
I mean, look at my uncle.
Okay.
Tyler.
Okay.
I
Good.
am billion triple dog dare.
Shh. Guys. You. Zach.
Ha! No.
Okay. Zach. So. Sydney, what are you going to present?
Of which one?
Of the pediatrician.
The interview.
Okay.
And why I want to be a pediatrician.
Top on.
And what you have to study in college and stuff.
Okay. So you're going to present the whole process of what it takes to become a pediatrician, including the interview.
As a pediatrician,
Okay.
how much money you make?
Good.
Because my uncle makes a lot of money.
You make it depends on what you do the practice, but you can make a ton of money.
I don't know what he
Doctors
does. He just tells me that he makes a lot of money.
Okay.
Yeah, you know if you
Xavier
screw
will
up
come
on
to you
somebody.
next. Okay. Emma, will you share yours?
I wish he was
Okay, I just came up with a new one, but I actually like this one better.
Okay. Should we do Xenia's first?
I have it written down.
Okay.
I'll take 3 videos a week in classes during school and then interview people who don't go here about their thoughts. Then I'll interview students here and compare the answers.
Are you trying to be Dr. Phil?
No, you have to get the people's
No, I just wanted to see how crazy we really are.
because that could be a legal issue.
Okay.
Yes, go ahead.
I'll make sure I know the people and that they sign a legal agreement saying
Teachers
that.
or just students or just teachers or what?
Just like students, like during class or something, during funny moments. Like the one I just got on here of you in incredible pain, licking a lollipop.
Okay,
She loves taking videos. I love it.
I do.
now this is an interesting legal fact for all you guys. When you came to Spectrum Academy, you signed a paper allowing the teachers to video or the school to video you or take pictures of you without any further consent. Not necessarily for students though. So I will ask and figure out what you need to do. You might have to get permission slips because
I could do
students are going to have to say yes, I'm okay with
Yeah.
you doing that. So I will tell you what we need to do in that regard. What's your writing?
I'm going to take down all the answers and then I'll interview students here about the answers and I'll compare the answers and just do a kind of like analysis. Like for the people I go to that don't go here, it's not going to be like anyone severe. It's going to be like my mom and maybe 2 other friends I know, maybe a church leader, but that's probably about it.
Okay. Can you make sure that in that process there's something to do with helping us teachers do better? Like if you feel like you can show us, okay, this is what people thought, and give the teachers some improvement options because that's something that I would be interested in.
So ask about strengths and weaknesses we have in our classes and the way they teach. Okay.
Yeah, and say, you know, as an interview question, what do you think this teacher can do better to make this class better for everyone? Stuff like that. I like that idea a lot. Okay, so you know what you're going to write. You know what you're going to present.
me
Okay,
about
Xenia, everybody be quiet, please. Let her present hers.
Can you?
Read it to us.
Okay, I would like to do a list on movies
A list.
or talk about them.
Okay, explain what exactly specifically you're going to do.
I like,
You told me to come back.
He's got math. I forgot. Go ahead.
He has all day.
I know. I'll get it. Really honest.
Who?
like
So.
by the way, Chronicles or
Okay.
Chronicles of Narnia.
So you're going to, but what? What are you going to say about the movies?
Like talk about what happened in the movies.
So explain the plot,
Yeah.
the events of the stories. Okay, that's possible.
Or food like a time. Or I could do it.
Okay, these are topics, but not necessarily something you're going to write about. You need something that you can actually dig into and write about this specific. Can anyone think of with movies a term project that you might be able to do with movies involved?
Maybe compare the first
wait.
Chronicles of Narnia's movie to the second one and say why you like 'em and why you don't.
Okay, compare the Chronicles of Narnia movies to each other.
I got one.
Instead of just going and
Yes.
doing each one separately.
This is for like Xania. This is for like a Xania. If it's, you could watch it and see if it's kid appropriate stuff.
You do a parental movie viewing guide.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool. You talk about like all the different parts of the movies and what's
If there's a sex scene, then it's rated R.
depends.
What?
It depends.
Depends.
Okay.
There are very specific guidelines that they use to rate movies, and
You know what? Never mind. I don't even want to know.
a movie has to have over 4 F words to be rated R.
Wait.
Are you serious?
So Avatar could be rated R, but no, it's rated
In fact, they
PG-13.
very carefully, movie directors will put a certain number of cuss words in the movie to make sure it gets the rating they want. And so if they want this movie to be
Those
a
guys are
teenage summer date movie, then they'll make sure it's PG-13. So they'll make sure that they
Hey.
put just enough content, three F words, mild, like a sex scene that doesn't show too much skin and stuff. And they'll do it very carefully because people will actually pay more money and they'll sell more if it's exactly the rating
They
they want.
cover themselves, so
Big.
it doesn't matter, guys.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
It's
like the
really
Blues
questionable
Brothers.
stuff.
The Blues Brothers.
That's definitely rated R.
That movie is sick. It's awesome. They drive through a mall.
Do you know what?
Seriously, they
Guys,
drive through a mall.
interestingly enough, when my parents were kids, good used to mean good, but now sick means good. Weird.
Sick does mean good.
Okay, you guys have
Then what
enough
does
to
good
go
mean?
on.
Wait.
Then what does sick? Then
Good,
what does
good
good
means
mean?
bad, maybe?
Friday.
Good's obsolete. We're gonna use that word.
Dad, or